Estamos aqui no Centro de Línguas Millennium. Este é o projeto de internacionalização das Faculdades Trilógicas. Aqui no Centro de Línguas Millennium, nós ensinamos idiomas já há quase 30 anos. E mais do que ensinar idiomas, nós preparamos as pessoas, os alunos, para uma vivência internacional. Além de prepararmos os nossos alunos para o mundo, nós também acolhemos alguns estrangeiros que têm interesse na metodologia exclusiva aqui do Centro de Línguas Millennium, que foi criada e desenvolvida pelo Dr. Norberto Keppe. Então, é uma metodologia keppeana e terapêutica. Por esse motivo, muitos estrangeiros se interessam por aprender, por saber mais a esse respeito. E hoje, eu sou a Gisela Alcaide, eu estou aqui com a Nayla dos Estados Unidos. Ela veio então aqui porque é aluna de um dos nossos cursos que é ministrado em inglês. Como alunos, nós temos brasileiros e temos pessoas de vários outros países fazendo o curso de pós-graduação das Faculdades Trilógicas, pós-graduação em Conflict Management. Então, esse curso é ministrado em inglês. Então, hoje eu quero que a Nayla nos fale a respeito de como ela conheceu esse curso, como foi a expectativa desse curso de pós-graduação e como ela está se sentindo, e aí a experiência dela convivendo aqui no Brasil, nestes meses que ela veio aqui, e também a experiência dela nas aulas de inglês, que ela visita as nossas aulas de inglês, interage com os alunos. Vamos ver quais as impressões que a Nayla teve. E agora eu vou conversar com ela em inglês. Hello, Nayla.
Hello.
Wow. Nayla, you come from where?
I come from California, USA.
California. Very nice. And the first question is, how did you get in contact with this science of Norberto Keppe?
Well, that's a good question. Through Susan Berkeley. She's a professor here, yes. And I was working with her in the Great Voice Company. And we were discussing why do we procrastinate? And so everybody shared their ideas of why we were procrastinating in our business. And she invited us to join the Stop radio presentation of, what's it called? Therapy for the World. So we all showed up on Therapy for the World, and we were talking about procrastination. And we were introduced to reasons why we do that against ourselves. And it was very interesting, and that resulted in going to Therapy for the World for about a year. And then I heard about this festival that was happening, and I came in June to it to experience it because I have an interest in the Holy Spirit. And
you mean Festa do Divino?
That's right.
Interesting.
And then just before that, we talked about the conflict management that they had a program, an educational thing that we could go to. And I was curious, didn't know exactly what conflict management meant to this program. So I showed up for that too. I signed up. It's a year and a half long. And we're just about to complete that now.
Ok, so nice. Então, Nayla, ela conheceu a partir de um programa nos Estados Unidos, Terapia para o Mundo, que é organizado aqui pelas Faculdades Trilógicas. E ela justamente se interessou pela Festa do Divino, que organizamos aqui em Cambuquira todo ano. A faculdade organiza já há 22 anos. E ela veio participar dessa Festa do Divino, uma festa também com um cunho muito internacional, porque é a união de todos os povos, celebrando um futuro da humanidade de paz, justiça e abundância. Então, assim, ela se interessou pelo Brasil. E agora eu vou perguntar para ela a respeito da experiência dela com este curso, como ela está aproveitando ele, o que ela acha que é mais relevante no curso de pós-graduação em Conflict Management, porque é em inglês. Nayla, so now talk to us about your experience, what touched you more in this course of conflict management?
Well, I learned that the conflict management was not about other people. It was about ourselves. And the studying inversion, and then it went from ourselves to society, to our society, and understanding people that we're working with, even as a practitioner in healthcare, and then also people in business. So that surprised me.
Okay. You work with health, isn't it?
I do.
Do you feel that you can apply what you are learning in your profession?
Well, that is exactly why I'm here. Because I saw, and I've been working with people for 20 years, teaching yoga for 35 years, and understanding inversion, I began to wonder how could I incorporate this into my teaching. And so coming here, after I went to the festival, I knew when I went back that I wanted to come back as soon as I could to study more about trilogy and how to apply it into the yoga practice and healthcare. Because Americans, 98% of us are metabolically unhealthy. So this seems to be something I had to come and experience.
Nice. So you are perceiving that the self-knowledge makes a big difference in the health of people, is it?
Absolutely. And to look at ourselves, to really experience this. So one of the key words that lit up for me was consciousness, and increasing our consciousness, then learning about essential energy. It's like I'm more than fascinated. I'm already working on how to deliver this to the American people. That's what I'm doing.
Uau! Eu espero que vocês estejam acompanhando bem aqui com as legendas. Então, é para nós também muito gratificante ver o interesse de uma americana de levar esta ciência aqui do Brasil para os Estados Unidos, para beneficiar o seu povo que sofre de problemas físicos, metabólicos, como ela mencionou. Muito interessante. Now we have here some books. Are you applying these books in your studies? Written by Dr. Keppe and Dr. Claudia Pacheco.
Well, being in conflict management, that was the book we started with.
Glorification? This one?
Yes. And then the one that I took, just picked up yesterday to take home with me, the ABCs of New Physics, because I'm going to be teaching along with Dr. Julieta, the psychosomatic healing course. And the ABCs of New Physics is really important. It gives the steps to make sure that I include into my teaching in yoga and present, and then also to be able to speak articulately about this new physics. So with the guidance that I get from the teachers here. So
Great.
I'm very excited.
It's very nice. We have nice, important books.
Yes.
We have a science, a methodology, all ready for the world to be more healthy.
And this is what the American people demand. Show me who's behind this. Show me the science. La la la. Well, so I'm just excited and confident.
So you are a pioneer in the United States, coming here to Brazil to bring this science.
I was a pioneer when I started studying yoga 35 years ago. So now this is enriched. It's just so expansive.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now we will talk about your experience at Millennium Language Center. I know you've been visiting some classes, having this contact with the students. So, can you give some impressions about this experience?
Absolutely. It was a surprise. I had, no idea, no real firm idea or expectations on what it would be like here. Being immersed in the culture that I didn't know, the language that I had no idea of, has been it's been a scientific experiment. Taking Dr. Keppe's trilogy and being willing to sit in an atmosphere of Portuguese and a culture that I don't know anything about. And then going to the language classes just deepened. It was like each time that I thought I was as deep as I could get, I would be at another depth in reality of being here and immersed. The language school is more than language. It is teaching through, so they learn English or whatever language they're taking through Dr. Keppe's science. Well, when I was sitting in Richard's classes, I went to his first, just being with them, learning that these people they don't leave. They've been here 30, 40 years. They take breaks and have one young man, his wife, they had a couple babies, and he was gone helping the mother with the babies. And then when it got to the point where he could return, he's back in. These are professional people. And the amount of men that I see studying this, and it's part of their life, and they're learning English on top of it. It's crazy.
Nayla está aqui falando para nós o quanto que as pessoas ficam por anos e anos nas aulas de inglês porque estão, na verdade, querendo conhecer mais e mais, se aprofundarem mais nestes conhecimentos, nesta ciência que traz enormes benefícios para a sua vida pessoal, e aí o inglês está ali sendo amadurecido, aprofundado cada vez mais. Nayla, do you think that learning this science in the classes of language is something that we should use all over? Because normally people think they just need to learn about vocabulary and the structure of the language, and this is enough to be confident in speaking a new language.
So what I've learned by observation, this is the most incredible way to learn a language. They're not only learning a language, they're learning a philosophy they can take into their life. And these people are from children. So I helped a couple of teachers along the way. I got to share my English and then see how they teach and see the result of children improving their lives and being excited about learning. How do I finish that sentence? Having their English lesson. Yeah. It's incredible.
Isn't it?
It is unique. And it works. And I've taken this philosophy into going into the English classes, and these people speak Portuguese. I get a Portuguese lesson. And then to just apply the relaxing and not trying to, just being in conversation, accepting the language. And then they ask me questions and they get to accept my English. And I see that I can relate to them, how reticent I am to speak Portuguese or how I might be confused, and they look confused listening to an English-speaking person. And the compassion and understanding that we have for one another, it's very rich.
And it's really relaxing, isn't it?
It's fun.
Atmosphere.
It is so fun.
I saw that you even danced in the class.
Yeah.
We had some piano player, student playing piano.
So this is another element of the language class. It's much more than a language class. I've learned the importance of taking a language class. It's reaching into the other person. It's a soul-to-soul experience.
Yes.
We become friends, compassionate towards each other's struggle. I've seen, just going in, visiting an English class, and the teacher will ask me questions, or I introduce myself to the students, and then they get to ask me questions. And the fear of asking me a question, I can relate to that and then encourage them to, I'm just like you. I can't speak Portuguese. Let's work. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. It's so important that we help students to overcome these fears, these inner tensions.
So I had no idea that I would have any value in a classroom speaking English. What an amazing gift this has been.
Very nice. So we want to thank you for this visit and for this exchange, because we exchange richness, experiences, and this human relationship.
Yes.
It's so nice.
Yeah, thank you.
And one thing that I really get aware with this conversation with you is that we are here prepared with all the structure that is necessary to receive people that want to take this to the world. We have people that speak other languages.
Yes.
We have the books translated into other languages, and we are here with this Brazilian spirit that is so affectionate to receive people, isn't it? Did you feel this?
Did I feel it? Yes. And I had no idea it was here. In America, we're kind of like pushed away. Oh, don't think about South America. And many of us don't even give it a second thought. I certainly didn't. And when I came, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like finding your other half. Brazil is our other half. We are not this affectionate. We are not this spiritually minded. And so it's very warm. It's complementary to the United States. And I think it's very serious. I want to encourage people to come here, to come to Brazil and experience another part of ourselves, because you are Americans. I'm an American. You're from the South and I'm from the North. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We need one another.
Exactly.
We really do.
So you are really achieving your purpose of coming here to the Holy Spirit celebration.
Absolutely.
All this science is according to this expectation, isn't it?
So I feel like I have a second home. A second home.
Brazilians are normally enchanted with the North Americans. So now we can see that a North American is enchanted with Brazil.
That's the
This
truth.
is very natural when we get to know each other.
Yeah, it is.
Very
It
good.
is so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A nossa entrevista vai ficar por aqui. Eu espero que vocês tenham aproveitado este afeto da Nayla aqui nesta nossa entrevista, dando o seu depoimento de como é a sua experiência aqui nas Faculdades Trilógicas, no Centro de Línguas Millennium, participando deste projeto de internacionalização das Faculdades Trilógicas. e esperamos por mais amigos da América do Norte aqui nos visitando para este intercâmbio tão rico com base na ciência trilógica, que é a terapia para o mundo, justamente. Então, nós temos aqui um bom exemplo e que vai dar muitos frutos pelo que estamos vendo. Nayla quer levar esta ciência no seu trabalho com saúde para os Estados Unidos. Muito obrigada.